If I was to ask you what your strengths are, would you know what to say? I know I've sometimes kind of been stopped and puzzled in how to answer that question. An old coworker of mine actually recommended that the entire marketing team take the Gallup StrengthsFinder test. And at first I had no idea what it was. I'd taken other kind of personality tests before, but this one was really cool because it really focused on the things that you're naturally good at. This is a StrengthsFinder book, and so what you do is you purchase the book and then they give you a little Activator code. Then you go online, you take the test, and then they give you your 5 strengths. People nowadays are really talking about finding their passion, finding jobs that have meaning, and I think if you follow the things that you're naturally good at, you're just gonna be happier in general. So I went and took the test and found out that my 5 were Activator, Strategic, Self-Assurance, Woo, and Communication. Separate from the themes that I was given, there's so many others because there's 34, so there's ones that are Includer, Empathy, Discipline, Developer, Competition, Connectedness, Significance, Restorative, Responsibility, Relator. So once you take the test and they give you your 5, what I really love is they give you a few other things that are really helpful. The first part is section 1, and that's awareness. They give you a brief description of each of your themes in this part. This is the description of Woo. People who are especially talented in the Woo theme love the challenge of meeting new people and winning them over. They derive satisfaction from breaking the ice and making a conversation with another person. So this is one of the themes where I didn't necessarily know it was a strength, but I will say that this does match my personality. I love meeting new people and I love breaking the ice and getting to that surface level and trying to find some kind of meaningful connection with someone that I've never met before. It seems that a lot of my themes are about talking, so maybe it's not a bad thing that I started a YouTube channel. Has someone ever told you that you're really good at something and your automatic response was, am I? Sometimes we're just so oblivious to our strengths that it actually takes someone else to point it out to us to even notice. The second part is the application part, like how are you going to apply these 5 strengths? They give you 10 ideas for action for your top 5 themes. Ideas for action with Woo. Choose a job in which you can interact with many people over the course of the day. This is so important for me. When I'm not around other people, I start to go a little bit loony. I just love being around people. I definitely get energized by other people around me. So this idea for action is really important to remind myself that I do have to have a job where I'm around other people. And the third section, it's about achievement. And so what I love about this section is taking other people who share the same qualities as you do and how they've applied it to their life. These are real life scenarios. These are real doctors, real entrepreneurs talking about how these things have stood out to them and how they've used these strengths. Here's just a quick example of a real life wooer. Deborah C., she's a publishing executive, and she says, I have made best friends out of people that I've met passing in the doorway. I mean, it's awful, but wooing is part of who I am. All my taxi drivers propose to me. So this might seem just a little bit ridiculous, but I can totally relate to that. Not to the taxi drivers proposing to me, but talking to people on airplanes, talking to people in elevators. It just comes natural to me. So it's funny to read something that someone else wrote, someone I don't know, who shares the same characteristics as I do. When you think of the term talent, do you think of like dancing or singing versus communicating and inspiring? Something interesting that he mentions in the book is that as a society in general, we spend so much time trying to fix the things we're not good at and less amount of time trying to grow the things that we are naturally good at. So unless we try new things and meet new people and talk about different things, we're not going to really learn different things about ourselves. Have you taken the StrengthsFinder? I would love for you to share what your 5 themes were in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I know you could be doing so many other things. I really appreciate your time. And if personal growth and learning more about yourself is something that you're interested in, I would love for you to subscribe and join me. Sometimes it's weird to be talking to a camera and no one else is in this apartment, but I knew that man on Earth and he was just a common Labrador.